Hello everyone, welcome to Toyeen Talks. How you doing? Thank you for watching. Till I'll see you in my next video. Stay safe, stay blessed. I love you. Bye.
But since George, if you call John on my dad, on my tray outside the box today. Even can you evidence gidi gan? It has to be proven beyond reasonable doubt to crucify the suspect. Am I communicating? So, inquest ti San ń lọ fún yẹn, I need e gidi gan. Ìtorí ẹni San fi request pé Kidarabali, Sam Larry, lawyer, nurse, driver Pado, kó padà wá. I know from them we will pick something or two to nail the suspect. Am I communicating? So mo wá bẹ̀ yín lẹ́ni. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ mo bẹ̀ yín ni. Mo fi gbogbo ayé mi bẹ̀ yín ni. Tó bá ní ọ̀nà kọ́nà. Ẹ get. Mo ń bọ̀. Ẹni tá nídìí ní ẹni sùúrù. Ń bọ̀ má bínú. Barista mi ti wà ń court. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n pe second, ẹ jẹ́ kí n pe best caller. Kọ́lọ̀ ń jẹ́ kan gbé. Ó ní bó ṣe ṣàlàyé fún mi, but mi fẹ́ mix it up fún yín. Daddy.
Hello.
Daddy, ẹ káàárọ̀ sà.
Hello.
Ẹ pẹ̀lẹ́ sà. Daddy.
Ungo.
Ṣé mo ti analyze nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ lánàá. Ẹ dẹ̀ máa bá wa dá sí sà. But kẹ́ tó dá sí Daddy, mo fẹ́ kẹ́ bá mi wá clear nǹkankan. Mo ó dàbí mo ṣe mistake kan. Eventually tó bá ṣe inquest tán, tó wá rí ọwọ́ suspect ní bẹ́ẹ̀, tó rí evidence láti lè nail suspect. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ Daddy, kí ló máa wá ń ṣẹlẹ̀ tó bá lọ sí higher court? Ṣáwa yìí need the lawyer àbí ọlọ́pàá ló máa jẹ́ prosecutor àti ẹ bá wa ṣàlàyé sà. Ó ní bó ṣe ṣàlàyé fún mi bọ̀ kò yé mi dáadáa mọ́.
First is the government that prosecutes a criminal case. But in this case, in this very case, I'm at from the government to allow for a private prosecutor. And no, but I'm one of a code. Mo ṣe wọ́n dàbí pé wọ́n mo fẹ́ rí pé bí mi ṣe sọ àwọn òfin kí n tètè lámọ́lẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀. This is in the open. There is no secret about that. We can use a private prosecutor. But what is more important is what we are doing now. If at Corona we mess up, there's nothing we are building on. If as at this stage we are using these people that claim to be working to gather evidence, it's a joke. So we need something concrete. We need to prioritize the fact that we are building on by even allowing a prosecutor that would be eventually used for the case to be part of the evidence gathering so that they can evaluate the evidences well, can relate with the fact well, and make a presentable argument in court. So I might need, but it may not be as things are now.
Ṣé sàn náà la máa need, Daddy?
For this case, because you want to intimidate with a good lawyer. So we also need a good lawyer. Don't let me say son. We need a good lawyer. When you say good lawyer, it is not only the sound that are good at it. When you have a lawyer that is confident of facing the court, and it can make a good presentation, then you have a good lawyer. But I think the charges won't be as high, and I assure you of that.
No.
Once the facts are there, any lawyer will want to take this case. Once you have evidence, any lawyer.
Wahab náà la máa lo dáàdì ẹjọ́ Wahab la máa lo sọ pé àlo Wahab ni mo kàn ń bi dáàdì ni because dáàdì ẹ mọ̀ nǹkan tí mo ṣe bí yín question yẹn so bọ̀dá yọ ti ń parọ́ fún mi tipẹ́ ìgbà tí mo bí bọ̀dá yọ pé gbogbo owó tẹ̀ ń sọ fún Òdùmọ̀ṣù yìí sí tó jẹ́ ká máa save ìpè tá mo ní tá bá dé higher court ńkọ́ bọ̀dá yọ ẹ mà ti parọ́ fún mi jìnnà o ẹ má bínú o bọ̀dá yọ ló sọ fún mi o dáàdì ẹ jẹ́ kí n ṣàlàyé nǹkan tó sọ o bọ̀dá yọ sọ pé tá bá dé higher court need the lawyer ṣé Òdùmọ̀ṣù ló sọ fún Bọ̀dáyọ̀ ni àbí Bọ̀dáyọ̀ ló parọ́ fún mi wọ́n ní need the lawyer wọ́n ní ó máa wá jẹ́ police àti ẹni tó ṣe tó pa Mohbad wọ́n ní ọlọ́pàá ló máa prosecute.
How can government that you claim that when you are
bọ̀dá mú ìwà ti gbàbọ̀dé tipẹ́ bọ̀dá mú ìwà nǹkan tó sọ fún mi nìyẹn o ìtorí mo dédé bí wọ́n ní pé owó tó jẹ́ ká ọ̀rọ̀ máa tọ́jú torí àyè ń lọ sí higher court. Dáàdì ẹ bá wa ṣàlàyé kíní yẹn court. Dáàdì kíní yẹn court.
People are saying how can you use hello am I on?
Ẹ wà hàn sá.
Hello. How can you go and look at the interview? Yes. Listen to the interview granted by Òdùmọ̀ṣù himself while he was making reference to intimidation lórí autopsy. You are claiming that the police have not done a good job on this case. So how can you now go and use government lawyers to prosecute this kind of case? You can't use AGF office to prosecute this kind of case. So you need a private lawyer. Anybody telling you that government will prosecute this case, it's either that person knows that he has messed up the case and he knows that the case will not, he's looking for a way to just pass the excuse to government. That's what I see there. There's no how we will allow government to do the prosecution in this case. It's the private. He knows now, a lawyer will know that on this kind of case, how can you my sister, let me tell you, boy, am I on?
Daddy, mo kọ gbogbo bá tí bàdá mú ìwà ti pa fún mi ni.
Go and look at the fee notes that they sent to you. Look at the date. Look at the date. On the first one you posted, November. The date on that fee note is November. Are they telling us that since last year, September,
kí ni tún ti port kí ló ń ṣe kí receipt tí mo post yẹn ni dáàdi sọ̀rọ̀ ń pa o reception Nigerian dasha dáàdi ẹ ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ níbi date yẹn kí ni yẹn court lọ àgbọ̀yìn.
The date on the keynote that Mr. Muyiwa claimed is for forensic is dated November 2024. Are they telling us that it's November this year that they wanted to run forensic on the phone? November this year, that's last month. Are they telling us that it's that last month that they now negotiated? Mr. Muyiwa said, they didn't pay up to that. Òdùmọ̀ṣù came and said they never paid at all. That they are not even doing it again.
Daddy.
So are they saying?
Irọ́ ló pa mbẹ̀. Ṣẹ́rí, kí ni yóò ṣe forensic? Owó forensic gangan. Òdùmọ̀ṣù dìídì sọ fún lady yẹn kó wá san $4,000.
So that one is that individual of hiding under forensic for that November keynote. That one is a lie. Let's go back to the one you posted yesterday. That one was January. As at January, are you telling me that Òdùmọ̀ṣù was talking about receiving fee as at January? Why at July he was still talking about pro bono? As at January, are you telling me that as at January 2024, note is January 2024. January 2024. When was the application made? Application for the DNA was in March. So that means that from onset, it's not, if someone gave an impression later after the corona, the issue of fee started. But this fee is dated January. When did we start corona? My sister.
Daddy. I'm going. Daddy, you are making a point. Daddy, I'm saying,
because Mr. Boy once said it's after the corona and after they discussed about this that they now agree. If the corona started before the SAN came into this picture, and it was because people wanted the SAN to take charge. That was why the issue of Mr. Lawyer Udumosu now came in. So that cannot be in January. And this invoice is now dated January 2024. Something is also wrong with that. It's like some people are backdating invoices to be able to make claims on the GoFundMe as in the race. Not to be able to clear that account. That's the pressure that creates. My sister.
Sir?
You see, what I will tell you is this. I'm just happy for you. But we will not give up.
That's all, Daddy, I give up.
We will not allow some people to rewrite our history.
Benny, sir.
To use some few ones among us to be able to define us. So let us stand up and tell people who we are as a people. Plan to go backfire is that of the CCTV. Because they want to, you know, the last time I called, I told you they were giving us a white bat. Something that we keep chasing. And they now brought the issue of CCTV again. That CCTV, you see the involvement of Odumosu in that CCTV too. Is to set up another journey that will end nowhere. That is the plan. Look at, he said something yesterday. And an expert witness cannot be treated like a public witness, expert. If a court directed that an expert should run an autopsy, it is the duty of that expert to come and disclose his findings in court. But if the court has given you an order to bring your own expert, it becomes your own expert witness. That expert must first report to you before going to court. Go and find it anywhere where an expert will give you a condition that will only open his report in court. And you, a lawyer that paid him, will not know anything about his findings. Something is wrong. It's either people are building up on these things so that on the last day, after they have done so much, they will just open the box before everybody. And you will now hear, they will now give you all kinds of excuses that will not fly. Your expert present report is also subject to scrutiny by the defendant. The defense lawyer can also decide that report is nothing. So what is so special about what your expert is bringing that will not have confidence in you? And your expert that should report to you, and you should use material of whatever he has brought back to you to build your own life, your own evidence. Now you are treating it as I don't even understand what they want to achieve by saying that the person doesn't want to be known. If the person is disclosing the report to San Chitu, is the confidentiality broken? Is San Chitu so far from you people that you cannot know about that report before being presented in court? Something is also wrong with that. My sister, go and look at the steps they are taking. I mentioned it on that program yesterday, but people did not get me. Somebody said, I'm still quoting the person, kò sí storage nínú ilé yẹn. That is on the CCTV. Kò sí storage nínú ilé yẹn. Ó store. That is all the camera in their estate. Somebody said, ó store sí ibì kan tí security inú estate yẹn ní. Àwọn tó dẹ̀ ṣe tán àti mú òtítọ́ sílẹ̀ wọ́n ti ń dúnkokò mọ́ wọn. They are after my life. Everybody in Mohbad's house and the police hold them responsible. If they want to bring the truth out, they know they should give a judgment. The police should get a warrant from the court. They should go to the central unit tí gbogbo CCTV ilé kọ̀ọ̀kan tó store sí. That is somebody telling us that the storage of the CCTV in the whole estate is in a central unit where we can obtain it. Okay, if there is no storage in each houses that is in that estate, why are they going to knock at the door? By Yomi saying he directed Mr. Yomi to go to the house of the person. The person will give them everything is in that house. If you are also telling us there is no storage in the house, there is a central storage somewhere. The only reason why you can tell us that is because if the person in that house is an IT expert and has run maybe a forensic on whatever is available in his house and discovered that there is a video feeder, quote me, if you have not run that, the network, if you don't have a network scanning tools, so because the capacity of even the camera that will go into that kind of networking, once you see the CCTV in Mohbad house, once you bring it out, you will know whether it's the kind of CCTV that can go into, they will use for central linkages. If the CCTV does not have that capacity, you will just know that it's lying. These are simple things that we should do now. But people just want to take us on another journey, and you will now hear somebody who told us that let's go into the estate. It is the security of that estate that we should face. He even challenged the people of the estate. Tí ó ní tí wọn náà bá fẹ́ bí ọmọ wọn, ó ní estate yẹn state yẹn tó bá fẹ́ gba àlejò. Tí àwọn tó wà nínú estate yẹn o, tí gbogbo wọn bá fẹ́ dèrè ọmọ wọn o, if they will not come together and say release the footage of Mohbad interior building to the police, release it to the public. If they will not come together, that estate is abhorring murder. We are challenging everybody in the estate to search their conscience. If it is about the estate and the central unit and turning the heat on the estate, we can easily get a court warrant on the CDA, on the estate chairman, or on the security of that estate. Take it to them, bring them out. It's not an affidavit. It's not an affidavit. Once you get that cleared by the court, if you need a search warrant, police will give you to the police. Police will give you a search warrant. Whenever it is in that estate, they go there. But you give us the impression that you'll be going to somebody's house and somebody was showing camera of where something is in his house. You say, look at the camera here. Look at the camera in that there. There is no storage in that same house. There is no storage in that same house. You see what they are trying to do. That would be another project. That once you raise money again, that is where the money will go to. I can go on. You see, their lives can easily be punctured. I'm telling you. All their lives can easily be punctured. It's just because I like this approach of opening door for them, embracing them to come and prove themselves. If we have chased them away, they will have become MKO Abiola, or they will become Awolowo and MK Abiola of this struggle. They will have done wonders.
Daddy, ẹ má gbàgbé àtàná làwọn méjì sọ pé àwọn máa gbé CCTV wa àti ìgbọ́n kankan.
See, the only thing you can bring out of that estate, if there is still, I really wonder why an estate will not allow people in that estate to have any storage. There must be a local device that in the central. I don't think it will be direct from the camera. And there are so many ways you can even get to the root of this. So somebody in that estate does not know how the camera in that estate is installed. They've never complained to anybody, maybe somebody in that estate about something, complaint of any thing about the camera. If the camera in that estate, anything is wrong with it today, what do they complain to? So to just ask somebody in the estate about who is in charge of CCTV, if there is a central whatever, it's easy now. Because there can be a central network of cameras. And when the data will be calling on
Muniru Atambali. Don't watch CCTV. Bọ́dá Ayọ̀, ẹ dẹ̀ kàwé gan o. Ẹ kàwé gan ṣá. Ká ní literate ló ń wà tẹ̀ ń wí. Màá ní bí àtọ̀wọ̀n kàwé. Ẹ gbogbo bẹ́ ṣe sell your house, tẹ̀ ṣe mess. Ẹ mess justice for Mohbad up. I will tell you the truth. You messed everything up. But Daddy, I'm going to sir. Hello, Daddy.
Hello, my sister.
I'm going to Daddy.
Let's just focus on the struggle. Those who are jubilating that they are scattered, they still don't understand what this kind of struggle is. You will always meet people like this now. That will always be plugged in the wheel of progress now. But the issue is that at the day on the bridge, I want to buy a bus in third mainland, come and best it by. I want to buy people who go after justice, come face it. We will not because let me tell you, this issue of Odumosu is very fundamental. This issue of Odumosu is very fundamental. As far back as September, the Yoruba Council of whatever came out to say they are giving Baba Mohbad lawyers on pro bono service. Immediately after the death of Mohbad, when Mr. Hassan something, the president of the Yoruba Council of Worldwide something, that was what this man catch on to say he's coming to render free service to us. Him today is now charging, because look at one of the pillows that he sent to you. Application for DNA, filing for DNA. What is the difference between the application you are making and the filing that you are doing? And you are charging a man who lost his son
5 million.
3 million professional service.
Professional service, 3 million.
And you are also talking about fueling and the rest. And you say you are doing it for humanity, you are helping the man. So if it is a millionaire that lost his son, how much will have charged their millionaire? I'm just wondering, how much will you are charging Baba? People don't have conscience, so you are charging Baba 5 million on DNA. If you listen to this one program now on the issue of DNA, Kokoro Alate, I will go to court, get necessary papers and the rest. You will not even hear anything. Those are people that we know that are rendering service for humanity. But in your own case, don't claim that you are rendering service or pro bono or whatever. People that want 50 in 10, 15, that's 1.5. You want 50, 10 sittings, that's 1.5. I'm just giving the impression as if, oh, with my pedigree, what kind of pedigree?
Pedigree when you were ready.
Pedigree of a lawyer who runs to TikTok. To go and defend a simple matter. What kind of pedigree are we talking about here? We're not getting your certification. We're talking about your competence, your capacity. What have you achieved so far? You brought an expert. You told us you went as far as Kaduna. They are just raising fear. They are just giving the impression, oh, somebody is after us. The same thing Yomi is doing. I've sent this thing to them so that you think that the stake is high. That's why somebody told us, oh, Alegushi brought something to court.